Hello dear students, welcome to today's online class, English class 9, and I believe you have gone through yesterday's video and you have understood what is our first unit is going to deal with, and you remember the name of our unit, Aspire to Win. Okay, in that we had seen what were certain videos, certain inspiring video of Nick Vujicic, and we had seen what are the qualities of a good sports person and how we should have a desire in our life to achieve success or become successful in our life. നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ കണ്ടു എങ്ങനെയാണ് ജീവിതത്തിൽ സക്സസ് ആകാനുള്ള ഒരു ഡിസയർ നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത്, അതിൻ്റെ ക്വാളിറ്റീസ് ഒക്കെ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു. ആൻഡ് വി ഹാഡ് ജസ്റ്റ് got an introduction to the first lesson of the first unit, that was raised by Nisha Punjabi and we had already seen her profile. Okay, so let us begin the first lesson, and we know if we are in the classroom we could have an interaction. നിങ്ങളോട് ചോദിക്കുകയും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഉത്തരങ്ങൾ കേൾക്കുകയും അതിനനുസരിച്ച് ക്ലാസ് മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകാമായിരുന്നു. That's how we used to learn. Okay, that is the way we used to study, but now it is not possible. Okay, when we go online the interaction is not possible. Now in this medium it is not possible. Okay, so I thought of explaining the passage and giving you the difficult words and difficult words and expressions. You can note it down. Okay, and our purpose, as I always used to tell you, ഞാൻ സാധാരണ പറയാറുള്ളതുപോലെ ഇത് കാണാതെ പഠിക്കുകയോ ഇത് കാണാതെ പഠിച്ച് കുറേ ഉത്തരം എഴുതുകയല്ല. our purpose is that we should be able to write, understand the passage and write whatever asked from it in your own sentences. നിങ്ങളുടെ തന്നെ വാക്കുകളിൽ ഇതിൽ എന്ത് ചോദിച്ചാലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എഴുതാൻ സാധിക്കണം. Okay, that means you have to put your ideas in your own language, in English. Okay, that's the purpose of learning all these lessons. So let us listen carefully as I read. You can just follow me in the cursor, you can follow me the sentences I read. Okay, and you can note down the difficult words. Okay, let us begin. So the race, that is the name of the lesson. I think you have seen a race. Okay, let us have a glimpse of a race and come back. Okay, so that is a race. I think many of you have participated in a race. Okay, so let us move to the lesson. Tarun was a mediocre student. Tarun, it is saying about a Tarun. Okay, Tarun was a mediocre student. What is the meaning of mediocre? Let us see the meaning. Mediocre means an average. Okay, sarasiri, average. Okay, mediocre student. Okay, Tarun is a student. He is a mediocre. His grades could barely satisfy his parents, and his grades, no, all of you get grades A plus, A, B plus, no, grades could barely satisfy his parents. What is the meaning of barely? Barely means only just minimum, valare kashticha. Okay, would barely satisfy his parents. Okay, and he was not a good singer, dancer, painter, or even an actor. And poor Tarun, he was not good in studies. He was not a good singer. He was not a good dancer, and not a painter, not even an actor. Okay, he always thought of himself as the black sheep of the family, and always he considered himself. He was a black sheep of the family. What do you mean by black sheep? It is an idiom. a phrase. A black sheep means a worst member. കരിങ്കാലി എന്ന് പറയും, ഒരു കുടുംബത്തിലെ കരിങ്കാലി. അതായത് ഒരു കുടുംബത്തിലെ എല്ലാവരെയും പോലെ ഗുണങ്ങളില്ലാത്ത ഒരാൾ. വൺ ഹു ഡസൻറ്റ് ഹാവ് ദ ക്വാളിറ്റീസ് ഓഫ് എ ഗ്രൂപ്പ്. ആ ഗ്രൂപ്പിന് വേണ്ട ക്വാളിറ്റീസ് ഇല്ലാത്ത നമ്മൾ ബ്ലാക്ക് ഷീപ്പ് എന്ന് പറയാം. ഓക്കെ. ഹിസ് എൽഡർ ബ്രദർ ഹു വാസ് പേഴ്സ്യൂയിങ് എ ഡിഗ്രി ഇൻ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഫ്രം എ റെപ്യൂട്ടഡ് കോളേജ് always made the family proud. And his elder brother, he had an elder brother who was pursuing a degree. What is the meaning of pursuing a degree? Pursuing means trying to attain. Trying to attain degree from a reputed. What is reputed? Well known. Pursuing means trying to attain reputed, well known, പ്രശസ്തമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കോളേജിൽ നിന്നും. He was trying to get engineering from a reputed college. He always made the family proud. And that brother made the family proud. The parents were very proud to say that their elder son was pursuing engineering. മൂത്ത മകൻ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിന് പഠിക്കുകയാണെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് പേരൻസിന് വലിയൊരു അഭിമാനമായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് തരുൺ വാസ് നെവർ ഗുഡ് അറ്റ് എനിത്തിങ് ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ്. ബട്ട് തരുൺ വാസ് നോട്ട് അറ്റ് ഓൾ ഗുഡ് ഇൻ ദാറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ. However, he was blessed with the strength of a great athlete. But Tarun had one quality. Okay. Yes, what was that? He was a great athlete. What is the meaning of athlete? Athlete means a sportsman. Okay. Sportsman, കായികതാരം, നമുക്കറിയാം, sportsman. He is an athlete. Okay. So, athlete. He was an excellent runner. He would run for hours, be it day or night. He was good in running and he used to run for hours. മണിക്കൂറുകളോടാണ്, day or night. ഓടാനുള്ളൊരു ക്ഷമതയുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. Whenever he felt sad and lonely, he exhausted himself by running. So, whenever he was feeling very sad and lonely, people when they feel sad or lonely, they do many things. Okay. Some people get angry at others. Some people feel very depressed and they go sit in a corner. Okay. Some go for a meditation. പലർക്കും ദുഃഖമൊക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ പല രീതിയിലാണ് പ്രതികരിക്കുന്നത്, അല്ലേ? ഇവിടെ ഇവനെന്തായിരുന്നു ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഹി യൂസ് ടു റൺ, എക്സോസ്റ്റ് ഹിംസെൽഫ്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ് ഓഫ് എക്സോസ്റ്റ് വൺ സെൽഫ്? വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ് ഓഫ് എക്സോസ്റ്റ് വൺ സെൽഫ് മീൻസ് വാട്ട്? വാട്ട് ഡു യു മീൻ ബൈ ദാറ്റ്? ഡ്രെയിൻ വൺസ് എനർജി. ഉള്ളിലെ എല്ലാ ഊർജവും തീർന്നോടം വരെ ഓടും. ഓക്കെ. എക്സോസ്റ്റ് ഹിംസെൽഫ് by running, thus releasing all his pent up emotions. And he used to release all his pent up emotions. What he may release? Set free. Okay. All his release means set free. സ്വതന്ത്രമാക്കുക. All his pent up emotions. What is the meaning of pent up? Pent up meaning unable to express. ഉള്ളിൽ അടക്കി വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന, പ്രകടിപ്പിക്കാനാകാത്ത എല്ലാ വികാരങ്ങളും ദേഷ്യവും ഒക്കെ ഓടിത്തീർക്കും. No, that was his way of doing. At times he would miss his school bus and would then run to school. At times, ഇടയ്ക്കൊക്കെ he used to miss his school bus. Then what he used to do? He used to run to school, which was 5 miles away from his home. And that was almost 5 miles away from his home. അതുകൊണ്ട് 5 മൈലോളം ദൂരെയായിരുന്നു. He just had one dream. And our Tarun was not without any dream. സ്വപ്നങ്ങളില്ലാത്ത കുട്ടിയൊന്നല്ലായിരുന്നു. He had also dreams. Okay. To become the fastest runner in the world. What was his dream? He wanted to become the fastest runner. Fastest. What's the meaning of fastest? You might have learned in your small classes degrees of comparison. Fast, faster, fastest. Fastest means ഏറ്റവും വേഗതയേറിയ runner in the world. Tarun did not know how to achieve his dream. But Tarun did not know. He had a dream, but he did not know the way to achieve it. On the one hand, one side, his parents hated his running. The parents, they never liked him running and wanted him to concentrate more on his studies. So the parents wanted him to concentrate, ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക, ഏകാഗ്രത നൽകുക on his studies. So parents wanted that Tarun should concentrate on his studies, not in his running, which he never did. But Tarun could never concentrate on his studies. Okay. On the other hand, he belonged to a middle class family. What was the next aspect of it? അടുത്ത പ്രശ്നം എന്തായിരുന്നു? He belonged to a middle class family. ഒരു ആവറേജ് ഫാമിലിയിലായിരുന്നു, മിഡിൽ ക്ലാസ് ആയിരുന്നു, അല്ലേ? മധ്യവർഗത്തിൽപ്പെട്ട ഒരു കുടുംബത്തിലായിരുന്നു. And Tarun knew that. to achieve his dream. So to achieve, what is the meaning of achieve? To attain, നേടിയെടുക്കുക, achieve, attain, നേടിയെടുക്കുക അല്ലേ? To attain his dream, what he needed? He needed an intensive training. What is the meaning of intensive? Intensive means what? Vigorous, വളരെ vigorous ആയി, വളരെ തീവ്രമായിട്ടുള്ള training. He needed a good training under a good coach, the amount for which was well beyond his family's reach, and the amount which was needed for this purpose was beyond his family's need. What do we beyond? അപ്പുറമായിരുന്നു, അതിന് കുടുംബത്തിന് താങ്ങാവുന്നതിനപ്പുറം. That's the meaning of it. So though Tarun wanted to practice, he had no way. Parents did not support, and his financial status did not support. Okay, in two ways he was not able to attain his dream. Okay, move to the third paragraph. When Tarun failed in his terminal examinations, his father was very angry with him. So Tarun, what happened? He failed in he was very poor in studies, so he failed in his terminal examinations. You all have terminal examinations അല്ലേ? ഓരോ ടേം എക്സാമുകളുണ്ട്, അതിൽ തരുൺ ഫെയിലായി, പരാജയപ്പെട്ടു. His father was very angry with him. What happened? His father was very angry. His friends too made fun of him, and also his friends, അവൻ്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരും അവനെ കളിയാക്കി. It was a day he wanted to wipe out from his memory. And that day he wanted to wipe out. What is the meaning of wipe out? What is the meaning of wipe out? Remove. Okay, തുടച്ചു മാറ്റുക, തൻ്റെ ഓർമ്മയിൽ നിന്നും തുടച്ചു മാറ്റാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ച ഒരു ദിവസമായിരുന്നു അത്. So he took to running. So whenever he get a tension, whenever he becomes sad, what he used to do? He used to run. So that day also he began running. He ran all around the park, and he was running all around the park. The sun beat down to check his rage. The sun was beating down means the sun was shining brightly. വളരെ ശക്തിയായിട്ട് സൂര്യൻ പ്രകാശിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. അതെ, ടു ചെക്ക് ഹിസ് റേജ്. ഓക്കെ, അവൻ്റെ റേജ് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്. ബട്ട് നത്തിങ് കുഡ് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് തരുൺ. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ് ഓഫ് റേജ്? റേജ് മീൻസ് ആങ്കർ, ദേഷ്യം. റേജ്, അവൻ്റെ ദേഷ്യം നിർത്താനായിട്ട് സൂര്യൻ വളരെ ശക്തിയായിട്ട് പ്രകാശിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് നത്തിങ് കുഡ് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് തരുൺ. After an hour, he was fully exhausted. So 1 hour he ran and he was exhausted. What is the meaning of exhausted? Please note down. Exhausted means become tired. തളരുക. Okay, he became tired. തളർന്നു. And his fury having subsided, and his fury, he was very furious. What is the meaning of fury? If you don't know, anger. Fury means anger. Subside. What is the meaning of subside? Become less intense. ശമിക്കുക. അവൻ്റെ ദേഷ്യമൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ശമിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ, ഓക്കെ, വാട്ട് ഹി ഡിഡ്? ഹി ത്രൂ ഹിംസെൽഫ് ഓൺ എ ബെഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് പാൻറ്റിങ് ഹെവിലി. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ് ഓഫ് ത്രൂ ഹിംസെൽഫ് ഓൺ എ ബെഞ്ച്? ബെഞ്ചിൽ കിടന്ന് ഹി ഫെൽ ഇൻ ടു എ ബെഞ്ച്, ഒരു ബെഞ്ചിലേക്ക് പോയി വീണു അല്ലേ. ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് പാൻറ്റിങ് ഹെവിലി. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ മീനിങ് ഓഫ് പാൻറ്റിങ്? കിതയ്ക്കുക അല്ലേ, കിതച്ചുകൊണ്ട്, ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് ബ്രെത്ത്. നോ, ഹി ബ്രീത്തിങ് ഹെവിലി. ദാറ്റ്സ് വാട്ട് വി കോൾ വെൻ വി റൺ, ഇറ്റ് ഹാപ്പൻസ്. ഓക്കെ, so that is the situation now. So we have learned 3 paragraphs today. Okay, let us just recall to our mind what we learned today. We learned about Tarun, a mediocre student. Okay, and he belonged to a middle class family. He was not good in his studies. Okay, he was not a good singer, not an actor or a painter. He had no other such qualities. But his brother was a good student. He was pursuing an engineering from a reputed college. Okay. Then, but Tarun had a quality. What was that? He was a great runner. He had a stamina. He was a quality of a great athlete. He could run for hours and hours. Okay. But he had a dream. He wanted to become the fastest runner of the world. But he did not know how to achieve it because parents never supported him, and he had no money to go for a training. And after one of his terminal examinations, his father became very angry with him, and his friends made fun of him. So he ran for hours, and when he became tired, he laid on a bench panting. So that is a summary. So you also have to prepare a summary like this. Okay, learn the difficult words, and come prepared for next class. I'll come shortly with the next paragraphs, and please revise it. Okay, learn the difficult words, try to summarize the lesson. Till the next video, take care, learn well. Thank you for watching.